The peace talks in Doha and bloodshed back at home. This pretty much sums up Afghanistan in a nutshell at the moment. Far from reducing violence, attacks have in fact surged since the reconciliation talks were announced. So let's recount the events of just this 1 month alone. The last Thursday, a female journalist was shot dead by Islamic State operatives. Her crime, that she was allegedly pro-regime. The 25-year-old Malala Maiwand was shot dead on her way to work. And just a day later, there was another journalist who was also killed, Fardeen Amini, and the police say that he was killed in a mysterious attack. This is part of a larger trend that is unfolding in Afghanistan. At least about 10 media workers have been killed in Afghanistan just this year. And there have been countless others who have also been injured in other attacks. Now, the war against media freedom is said to be some kind of a last-ditch effort by the ultra-conservative extremists. They want to retain the old ways, where women are not allowed to step out and work, and they also want to rein in free thought. Afghans continue to live in fear despite the peace efforts. There is no telling as to where and when the next explosion could come from. There were also reports of an IED blast that claimed the lives of at least 2 people. 2 others were also seriously injured. No group so far has claimed responsibility for the attack that took place on Sunday. Now, the IED blast on Sunday came close on the heels of a rocket strike that took place on Saturday. 1 person was killed and 4 others injured in that attack. It was the second assault on the Afghan capital in less than a month. Violence has not reduced since the talks were announced. Close to 6,000 civilians have been killed or injured in just about 20 in the year 2020, and that's only during the first 9 months of this year. The Taliban has been responsible for 45% of the casualties. The government forces account for about 23%. In Doha, the Afghan government and Taliban are sitting across the same table, but on the ground, they are fighting a very intense and a bloody war. On Saturday, the government also launched an offensive in the Kandahar province. They claimed that about 90 terrorists were killed in the offensive. The Taliban denies that the attack even took place. According to a US watchdog, attacks against the Afghan and coalition forces have surged by about 50% in just the last couple of months. In October, there was another bloody battle, this time in the Helmand province. The fighting triggered a mass exodus and about 30,000 people fled from their homes. The United States is extremely worried about this surge in the violence, and the US top diplomat Mike Pompeo visited Doha during his West Asia trip last month. He said that the level of violence in Afghanistan was unacceptably high. The US Special Envoy Zalmay Khalilzad has also echoed Pompeo's sentiments. The continued violence in Afghanistan threatens to sabotage Trump's plans to withdraw troops en masse. The US president wants his soldiers back home by Christmas, and the presumption is that a rapid US exit will further destabilize the situation. It will no doubt embolden the extremists to mount more attacks in the country.